Hello and welcome to episode 0 of The Bureau. I am Gregory.
I am Connor.
I am Lawson.
And this is a brand new podcast. Now, we've been around in the AC community, out and about, doing our thing for a while, so you may or may not recognize us. For those of you who don't, we'll give you a quick rundown of what we've been up to and who we are. I'm Gregory, known as Aries2596 on Reddit and Twitter. I personally started off on the AC subreddit, and then I joined the Animus Island podcast with Connor over there. I've also co-written a wonderful story called Legacies about Shay, Connor, and Arno with Lawson over there.
Hi.
That name may sound familiar because there was also a trailer for it on this very channel, which you may have seen a couple months back.
I'm Connor, also sometimes known as McCracken Way on Reddit and Twitter. Like Gregory, I rose out of the woodwork of the AC subreddit and became a host on the Animus Island podcast. I handled some leading and editing duties for specifically the soundtrack episodes, which are still awesome, and you should definitely check those out. I'm a historian and musician, so expect lots of music and history when I'm around, and some projects incorporating one or both of those before long on this very podcast.
I'm Lawson, also known as LWS Rocks on Reddit and Twitter. I've been around in the community for a couple of years now. I was the music guy with these two idiots on the Animus Island podcast, and I've directed 2 annual Assassin's Creed marathon events over on the subreddit. Definitely go check those out. I co-wrote Legacies with Greg, as mentioned earlier, and now we're all here.
So that's us 3, but one more thing we're very excited about is the inclusion of guests for this podcast. That will be a pool of 7 or so recurring contributors rather than an individual guest each episode who we never see again. So these contributors will jump in and out of episodes by segment, which we'll talk about later, but I'll let them speak for themselves and introduce themselves. So here they are.
Hi, my name is Irakli, and I'm known as McHeisenbergler on Twitter and Reddit.
Hello, my name is Katie, and I'm also known as the Cliffhangers on Twitter and Reddit, Crossdeagle on the UB forums, and Crossdeagle753 on Twitch, and I am happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Tim, also known as Zero Region on Twitter and the Assassin's Creed subreddit.
Hey, I'm Finn. I'm known as Treviso on Reddit and YouTube, and as Treviso TV on Twitch and Twitter.
Hi everyone, my name is Dan.
My name is Matt.
And we're from the Dan and Matt Network.
Hey everyone, my name is Steven, also known as Putrid Moldy Man on Reddit and Twitter.
Hi, I'm Milo, or Milo. You can find me as Talking Sandwich on Twitter and as The Talking Sandwich on Reddit.
This cast of talented individuals will be joining us on the Bureau for bi-weekly episodes. That's once every 2 weeks, because I know there's confusion about bi-weekly. And they'll be all in one of a few segments comprising a longish podcast, about an hour to an hour and a half per episode. We'll focus mostly on in-depth analysis and discussion of the Assassin's Creed series and its lore, as well as just having mad fun once in a while.
Yeah. So each episode will have somewhere from 3 to 5 segments, and you can expect a lot of these to be sort of untitled general discussions about characters, settings, plot devices, gameplay mechanics, all that good stuff. For example, we might say, okay, for the next 15 minutes we'll be comparing and contrasting Cesare Borgia with Crawford Starrick, or now we're going to do an in-depth character analysis on Connor from AC3. But in addition to those general segments, we also have an exciting lineup of big deal titled recurring segments that each have their own unique premise to them. The Rift, for example, will be a commonly occurring segment that will analyze historical settings and discuss how well they'd work as potential Assassin's Creed settings. Another segment, called Memory Core, will feature content from the farthest edges of the AC expanded universe, including books, comics, collectibles, multiplayer unlockables, initiates, and Project Legacy. Last but not least, the kitchen sink. Yes, that's right. It's spelled S-Y-N-C. You know, as in, because, anyway, that segment will focus primarily on stuff that has nothing to do with Assassin's Creed at all. So if, for whatever reason, you'd like to hear us talk about Star Wars or Fallout 4, that's where we'll do it. Obviously, these are just a few of many segments and ideas we have planned, and we can't wait to share them with you.
Yeah, so that's basically the rundown of this cool new show we got going on here. We're really excited for it, and we honestly hope that you like it. We think you will. We've got a lot of cool, exciting stuff put together. But we will show you all of that for the first official, proper episode of The Bureau. I've been Gregory.
I'm currently Connor.
And I will continue to be Lawson. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.